Hello, this is Jessica Jones, and I will be discussing digital fluency towards young people's critical use of the internet by Miller and Bartlett. Carl Miller and Jamie Bartlett published this article in 2012 for the Journal of Information Literacy. In order to best understand this article, we will be looking at the problems with the internet that Miller and Bartlett identified, defining digital fluency, examining the methodology and results, reading the recommendations that were made, and connecting this article to additional reading. Miller and Bartlett have identified 7 main problems with the internet, besides the vast amount of information that is available online. The first problem is that the internet allows everyone to post information online, giving people the freedom to create new identities to post information or to post information anonymously. Anonymity and the lack of mediator or gatekeeper to help children find the information they are searching for can be a large enough problem without adding in the stress of many children being better at searching than the adults that could serve as their guides. An additional problem is that there are people or companies out there who are making websites to push propaganda, posting inaccurate information or a biased representation of information which children may believe to be accurate because it looks real. Children, when searching, often look at imagery for accuracy, believing things that look legitimate while bouncing around between web pages, not researching any for a long period of time. Their personalized search engines have discovered their searching habits, displaying results that they believe are what the researcher is looking for, but limiting the information that they are exposed to. In order to have digital fluency, Miller and Bartlett believe that there are 3 characteristics that a researcher must have. The first is an understanding of how the internet works, including search engines. This means understanding the personalization of search engines like Google and the inaccurate information that people post online that may be retrieved when searching. The second quality is to be able to critically evaluate a website to ensure accuracy. This means spending more time on one website to research the company or individual posting information. Finally, to be digitally fluent, a child must get information from a variety of sources, double-checking facts against those on other websites. Miller and Bartlett's research shows that digital fluency is rare in children today, even though most youths turn to the internet for answers to all of their problems. Since they are not digitally fluent, children fall prey to many of the internet's problems that Miller and Bartlett identified. Miller and Bartlett decided to conduct their research through an online survey. They used a snowball strategy to send out to teachers around the UK. Participants were recruited through direct recruitment, social media, organizations partnered with Miller and Bartlett, teacher network websites, and network emails. The results of the survey show that 88% of teachers find internet-based research to be very important or quite important, a very large number considering that only 8.2% of students are excellent or good at fact-checking the information they find online, according to the teachers surveyed. Students' lack of digital fluency is why 50% of teachers believe that digital fluency should be a lot more prominent in the national curriculum, although Miller and Bartlett do not define a lot. For this prominence in education, teachers surveyed believe that digital fluency should be included in every subject. Teachers are willing to teach this in every subject, even though only 24% of teachers feel very confident in teaching the subject on their own. To become more confident, teachers would like training, teaching resources, time in the curriculum, reference materials, and ICT infrastructure. After seeing the positive responses from teachers about including digital fluency, Miller and Bartlett suggest using information literacy skills for digital fluency. This includes using critical thinking skills, including digital fluency in every subject, and taking advantage of the school librarian's knowledge. Miller and Bartlett state that, whatever form it takes, digital fluency teaching will act in competition with pieces of internet-born disinformation that are catchy, viral, and coolly anti-establishment. Miller and Bartlett state that this competition for interest means that promoting digital fluency should leverage social media, be presented in viral transmittable formats, use powerful presentational techniques, and offer, through the use of independent critical thinking, the opportunity to critique the actions and decisions of the establishment. When studying digital fluency, it is wise to have an idea about how children currently search for information, prior to taking Miller and Bartlett's advice and teaching more digital literacy. A good way to learn children's search patterns is to read Children's Use of the Internet for Information Seeking by Madden, Ford, Miller, and Levi. Their goal was to see how the skills and knowledge of the researcher impact the efficiency of the research. In order to determine if children's online searches were limited to their domain knowledge, Madden, Ford, Miller, and Levi interviewed a total of 15 children, ages 11 to 16. They had children describe their last successful search, previous search failures, and walk the researcher through their search process. The results indicate that children's past experience, help provided by adults, and their ability to explore their virtual surroundings determined the accuracy and speed of children's searches. While this study was limited to a small sample size, it helped show how children use tools such as Google when conducting research. While Miller and Bartlett recommend that digital fluency is taught in every subject at school, youths can be exposed to digital fluency or literacy outside of school as well. Thompson interviewed Kelly Jensen and Angie Manfredi to show the use of digital literacy in the public library. Jensen and Manfredi have both run successful teen programs about digital literacy, with Jensen using QR codes and Manfredi using databases, Twitter, and Hackasaurus. Both librarians explain how they constructed the programs and the positive responses of their teen patrons. This information is useful when considering hosting a digital literacy program in your library. Since digital fluency will play a large role in the lives of those who look to the internet for answers, teaching the digital fluency skills identified by Miller and Bartlett will fall to all of us, whether we are in the classroom or the public library. Thank you very much for exploring digital fluency towards young people's critical use of the internet with me today. If you have any questions about this presentation, please feel free to send me an email through Desire to Learn or a message on Blackboard IM. Thank you. Have a great day.